we go.
My view from the top of the moon, I can see the whole world.
There it goes. It was something good tonight.
Feeling you, MP.
Let's get a dub.
Let's go.
Let's see. Shout out to whoever's in here. Appreciate you for joining.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us.
Let's
And
get it.
we're only around halfway through this very long season, GA. This is when the grind, I think, really kicks in.
Yeah, you think about the physical and mental toll this game takes on you. And I miss being out there, but, man, I tell you, it can be a grind.
And tonight, MP really wants to pile up the dunks, make his points in the paint.
Yeah, he wants to go viral with a few monster slams, facing off with some great rim protectors. Not going to be easy, but MP seems determined to make it happen.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Anderson out there with Jokic. Then it's Michael Porter. Then it's MP. And it's Murray in at the 1. And now let's take it over to the side. Oh! Look at that play right there!
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow!
Truly putting the defense to shame there. MP with a highlight-worthy moment.
Outside, Kuminga. Now Daniels. Lock at 6.
What's up?
Jokic grabs the miss. Quick start for the Nuggets in this one. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Ooh. Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
2 open that time, made it look too easy.
Just sensational form and touch on display from Porter. When he gets any room to shoot from deep, he's looking to fire.
Yeah, this is my first time streaming on YouTube, so
points last outing.
Bear with me. More videos to come soon.
Outside, Kuminga. Kuminga, screen on Murray. Here's Daniels. Cranes the 19-footer.
And
Watch
that
say more
is
streams.
the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Henderson draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Utilizing those openings, MP gets the ball into ready scorers' hands.
Denver shooting their first free throw of the evening. Free throw no good for Henderson. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Walker. Pajemski with it. Fires the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And the lack of
Got
effort
stuck
to
on that
fight
screen.
over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Porter, no luck.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Daniels kicks to Kuminga. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on MP.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And 74%, you know, so-so. We probably wouldn't mind seeing it a little bit higher.
Jokic sets the screen for MP. Rejected by Walker. Daniels with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Pass to Tyson. Back to Kuminga. Now Pajemski. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
That's tipped.
Okay.
Walker is screen on Murray. And that one's good. Daniels.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Denver in the lead. Walker looking for an opening. Down low. Outside for Murray. The three-pointer, no good.
Shot.
The Warriors have gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And Walker throws it down hard.
He's so quick off the floor. MP punches that one home with ease.
Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Daniels. Here's the floater. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Good, but
The Nuggets have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Walker the pass to Henderson. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
today.
Henderson's got his second basket of the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Daniels with it. Murray on him. Kuminga with a wide open look. No good. That would have tied it. Denver leading by 3. Here's MP.
By all accounts, one of the hardest workers in the league. MP is always looking to push himself to some next level.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Nuggets?
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace
I like
whenever
those.
possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Here's Tyson.
Yeah,
and
what?
the rejection by MP. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. And a chance here to check out some stats for MP.
His effective field goal percentage, a favorite stat of the analytics crowd, has been on the way down over his past 10 games. His game isn't as well
averaging
rounded
57.
as it needs to be.
In the last 10 games, I averaged 36. Not that bad.
And the first one drops. And so Walker nails both of them. Warriors trail by 7. Pass to Clowney. Here's Tyson. To the middle. Jokic with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Chalk up 2 there. Henderson's got 6 points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Warriors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Pass to Hendricks. Cans it from downtown.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
I don't know who that is
So
either.
it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. 6-point lead. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Yeah, missing from the line became contagious. That happens. They just pick the
I missed it. I ain't gonna
time
lie.
to do it.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. And when it comes to Jamal Murray, Coach said it's crucial to make sure his defense doesn't slack off on him.
I should have ducked that tweet. Why did I do that?
He said Murray is a microwave scorer. He can get hot in a real hurry. Our guys know they have to talk with one another out there and help each other out. Communication is key. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Outside, Porter. 6 to shoot.
Bucket.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Back to Daniels, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. And a moment here to recognize the Western Conference Player of the Month, MP.
They say defense wins championships.
Big dog, big
Well,
dog,
it
big
also
dog.
wins awards, and his defense during this stretch has been nothing short of jaw-dropping. He has been disruptive with his challenges and has accounted for a metric ton of turnovers with his ball hawking. You have to give it up to this man.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
They set the screen. Driving inside.
Ooh, I tried to
Got
dunk that.
loose, and they
Don't do
recover
it.
it. Murray, no good. Warriors trail by 8.
Yeah.
Left side, Walker. To the paint. Pass to Tyson. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, these defenders had better start
These
closing
light skins.
down on shooting.
Denver's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And it's Walker penetrating. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Clowney. Pass to Tyson. From deep. Henderson pulls it in.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
MP passes to Jokic. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
Hey? Okay. Oh, okay.
So Steve Kerr calls for the
BTA,
timeout.
BTA, BTA.
He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
BTB.
Pass to Teague.
We got one dunk. Post it down.
Here's Clowney.
Better somebody.
Pajemski finds Teague. Drills it from outside. Teague's got himself on the board with 3 there. Here's Pritchard. 11 points last game. So out there for the Nuggets right now. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Then it's Walker. And it's Banton in at the 3 spot. Gordon with the screen for MP. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that
Just to get throw out
carries
oops.
him straight to the
It's all
hoop.
about timing.
Here's Pajemski. It's hauled in by MP.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Spoke too soon? Yeah.
Now Pajemski. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
There's the double team with Walker. Inside. Pass to Clowney. Here's Hendricks. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And a miss there on the triple.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Lob pass to Gordon.
Come on. That should have been. That's two.
Pass to Pajemski. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Pajemski's got his third basket of the night.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Deflects the pass.
I'm playing. I'm messing this up.
Here's Hendricks. Guarded by Walker. Here's Clowney. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
I got us. My bad.
Now, here's MP. 14 points from him the last game against the Lakers.
And how about the passing? We've seen this from him. He's just absolutely shredding the D to pieces right now.
Gordon kicks to Jokic.
See how my ball hog up there.
And here's Walker. 14 points for him. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Henderson's checked in for Gordon. Porter comes in for Delano Banton.
Oh, my
And
goodness.
Jamal Murray in for Pritchard. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Kuminga's come in for the Warriors. Daniels comes in for Wilkins. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's MP. He's got 16. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
I love it when MP plays with this kind of energy. Fantastic job converting in transition.
Back to Daniels. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. MP with it. He's picked up by Walker. MP left side. Shoots the 3.
That's my first game.
Rebounded by Kuminga. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for Golden State. It's a 14-point game. Last game against the Nuggets, they lost in the Mile High City.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
They had to rely on their bench a lot in that game, and maybe it instilled some confidence in those guys.
Back to MP. Another miss by MP. Warriors shooting around 40% from the floor here. And it's Tyson with the rebound.
Come on.
Tyson's got 4 rebounds in this game. And stolen by MP. Goes up. And Walker throws it down.
Athletic play by MP, streaking up the floor after snagging that ball.
Warriors trail by 16. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Denver also making a switch. Gordon's checked in. Murray finds Walker.
Fine, that's well.
There's the screen. And Walker throws it down hard.
And MP is letting his play do the talking. He is on one.
Pass to Tyson. To the inside. Here's Kuminga. Podziemski with it. Here's the three. And another three for Golden State.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Lakers played really well. He scored 14 points and he hit some big shots behind the arc, making an impact from deep. Once again, he got into a rhythm and there was nothing anybody could do to stop him. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. The aggressiveness, Greg, he showed the other night. We'll see if he can match that intensity here.
I'm a believer. I think he can produce at the same level tonight.
Oh, I don't know. After you put up numbers like that, I think the defense starts paying a little bit more attention to you, so it might be difficult.
Kobe.
Lets it fly from 18. And that one comes up a bit short.
I'm
Warriors
just
trail by
checking out here.
14.
Do with it.
Pass to Daniel.
That was dirty.
Podziemski with it. 10 points for him. Here's Kuminga. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. 17 points was their biggest margin. Walker. Here's Henderson. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Pass to Podziemski. And a lot of contact on that one. So he'll shoot two here.
I guess.
It didn't take long for Podziemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes for the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
Podziemski hits them both. There's 1:38 left here in the second. The Nuggets leading by 14. MP with it. Kuminga picks him up. Shot's good by Walker.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Now Daniels. He's got 9. Podziemski on the wing. And the rejection by MP. And it's Podziemski in the corner. Walker the pass to Daniels. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Tyson for the 3.
An active player who just takes pride in his defense. Porter is solid at contesting shots with that reach.
Back to Gordon. Porter in the corner. It's good from long range. Porter's got 8 points.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And there's Daniel.
Good
That's
defense.
good on the assist by Walker. 11 points in the game.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Podziemski with it. Outguarded by Murray. Tyson with the bucket.
He got a 3 to fall in the first, and now his second in this quarter. Not a trend the defense wants to see.
Now here's Walker. He's got 24. He got it up. And
I want to see how I want to know. So I was like this before that.
the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so that brings the first half to a close. Nuggets ahead, leading by 14. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from...
No doubt these guys can shoot the lights out, but I've got an idea. Let me stand right in front of the rim. Let's see how many they make in a row.
Adding obstacles to the course. I like it.
I ain't worried about that.
Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Warriors.
They were careless. Lots of turnovers. It's tough.
And that about wraps it up.
24, 3, and 5. Not too bad. I should be able to get my double-double off still. I should. That's if I don't try to outscore. Go
and as
crazy.
we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Warriors trail by 14. We've got Daniels. Walker out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's Tyson in at the 3, the small forward. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Pass to Daniels. Here's Tyson. Launches it from deep. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jokic a screen to the paint. Warriors with the rebound.
That's just the bucket. Like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Pass to Pajemski. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Now let's take a look at the list of players who have been absolutely lighting it up. These are the NBA scoring leaders over the last 10 games. MV is number 1.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
MP finds a gap. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And a chance.
Could I have one up? Yeah. I had enough space to low-key boom that. Kind of. It would have been like an explosive, like, to the right, but
Here to take a look.
I should have hit Jokic in the corner.
Averaging about 16 points.
I get all of my mistakes in here, so when I play rec theater, I don't really have turnovers like that.
And really, it doesn't give
so
you the
I don't really be caring about the turnovers in my career because I'm doing this so I can get my passing off more effectively.
Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
What's he doing?
Outside, Kuminga. Here's Pajemski. Covered by MP. And here's Walker outside. Denver leading by 14. Outside, Porter beyond the arc. Walker with the rebound. And Walker's got the ball here for the Warriors. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Left side, Kuminga. Pass to Tyson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Porter. The offensive rebound. Here's Pajemski.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
And here's Walker. He's got 24. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Jokic a screen. Takes a three.
That's off.
Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. Jokic has got the first bucket of the third.
I gotta remember what crossover I did.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Pajemski. Outside Kuminga. Here is Daniels. He's covered by Murray. And there's Daniels. That's good on the assist by Kuminga. Daniels has got 14. Denver leading by 13. Murray kicks to Walker. Inside, Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
And that's a great read out of the two-man game for MP.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Pass to Pajemski. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
No.
Henderson, no good. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Kuminga, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Probably have the most turnovers per game covered.
Outside, Walker floats it up for Kuminga. And stolen by Murray. Jokic passes to Henderson. And here's Walker outside. Connects from three-point range. MP's got 27.
Hitting threes, so crucial. MP providing great spacing there.
And stolen by MP.
Could have been a foul.
The rebound.
Foul, that's a foul.
Really trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Denver.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. Pass to Pajemski. Outside, Kuminga. The kick out to Walker. Over Jokic. Walker's shot is off. The Nuggets leading by 20. MP outside. They swipe it. And it's Pajemski in the corner. Pass to Tyson. Picked by Kuminga. Takes a shot at the elbow. The shot's good. Tyson's got 12.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
They set the pick. Walker with it. Kuminga.
Oh, my goodness. Man. Nice there, getting the reverse.
That's not a posterizer.
And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
That's not a posterizer. Okay.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Pass to Tyson. Kuminga, screen on Porter. Tyson with the bucket.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
For Denver, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Walker finds Henderson, and then Henderson with the dunk.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
Pass to Tyson. Now Kuminga. Walker is screen on Henderson. Kuminga. Again, Golden State. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. MP, no good. Warriors trail by 17. Down low, here's Daniels, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Daniels has got 5 points now in the quarter. Denver's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Walker with it. He's picked up by Walker. MP outside. Shoots over Walker. MP, no good.
McCovey or somebody, I'm telling you.
Warriors shooting is leaving some to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. And the Nuggets leading by 17. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with, before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. Then it's MP.
There we go.
And it's Banton in at the small forward position.
Well, MP launches himself straight off the drive, turning his speed into some hang time.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Here's Teague. Denver grabs the miss. Gordon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Walker the pass to Banton. Now here's Teague. Defense right on him. It's Wilkins on the wing.
I would have been hit, dude.
Pass to Clowney. Just 5 to shoot.
My rebound.
Gordon with the defensive effort. Denver shooting straight 49% from the field. MP with the bounce pass. Kicks it out to Gordon.
Stop doing that.
No good on the 3.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense would let him get a shot that good again very soon.
I got 5. I don't care. We won anyway. Yeah, they might as well just let us.
So Steve Kerr calls for the
it's literally a minute.
timeout. Wants to make sure everybody
is by
coordinated
21.
and intent. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. Two shots coming up.
Thank you. Now,
and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's...
The previous play is under review.
Of technology, we've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. Here's Murray. Here's MP. Nice move. He takes it up and lays it in. MP's got 9 points now in just the second half.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Golden State's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Kuminga. Shoots over Henderson. Kuminga, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
MP passes to Jokic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, it doesn't feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Aaron Gordon, who's checking in for Henderson. Okeke comes in for Porter. And it's Pritchard in for Murray.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
MP finds Jokic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Tyson. Here's Pajemski. Guarded by Walker. 6 on the shot clock. And Kuminga throws it.
Are you loving me?
Yeah, nice, strong finish.
I know I asked for him.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Out left to the wing. Gordon dishes to MP. Bob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon.
I quit now. Thank you.
Finishing it off.
And when Gordon is hot, boy, he is fun to watch. And you can tell he's having fun as well.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. And we'll see you next time.
Okay then, that's how we stand on business.
You know it. That is all, folks. Thank you for watching the stream. Be back sometime later, not tomorrow, to stream again. First stream on YouTube, so that's really I'm coming for more. Y'all keep safe and be safe.